Hello, Facebook world. This is Becky Edwards of Purpose Driven Motherhood, and I am excited to share with you a couple of really cool things I've been learning about the power of words. I've learned about the power of words for many, many years now. When my baby boys, who are now almost 15, when they were nursing twins, my husband went to the war in Iraq, the very beginning of the war, and it was a crazy, nutty, overwhelming time for me. I had 5 little kids, including nursing twins, and they didn't walk the whole time he was gone. They learned to walk right about the time he came back. And a lot of people would ask, I have wonderful, caring family and friends, and they would all ask and check on me and say, "How are you doing, Becky?" And I would say, "I'm so overwhelmed and I'm so sleep deprived and tired." That was my answer I would give over and over and over. So what I didn't know is that my words were creating more of that. And when you think about how God uses words, like with the creation, that Jesus created things in this world with his words. If you think about, well, when he said, "Let there be light," was there light before or after he said that? It was after. He created things into being with his words. In other words, he spoke things into being, and God has asked us to be like him. And so we also have that opportunity to speak things into being. And I really believe this is one of God's natural laws, is that when we speak in positive terms, we get more positive results. When we speak in negative terms, we get more negative results. I believe that's how God has set up one of his laws. So what I didn't know is that every time I would say, "I'm so overwhelmed and I'm so sleep deprived and so tired," I was asking for more overwhelmed and more sleep deprived and more tired. And that's exactly what I got. That's exactly what I got. And it wasn't until right about halfway through my husband's Iraq tour, which thank goodness turned into 8 months instead of a year. We're grateful for that. So about 4 months in, I was introduced to Tony Robbins in an inspired way. And he taught me, he was probably the first one to really teach me the power of our words and how we can shift our words to shift the results we have in our lives. And I went, "Oh my gosh, I have been using words without realizing it to create something negative. Then, oh my goodness, I can use words to create something positive if I shift how I speak." And so I got really, really excited. And you know what? My second part, the whole second half of my husband being gone, turned into one of the most beautiful experiences of my entire life, because I really started to connect with, I can shift the results of my life by shifting what I speak, how I think, my daily habits. It was really, truly amazing. So fast forward to right now, and I've been reading this book called Conscious Language. I know it's backwards when it's Facebook Live. The author is Robert Tennyson Stevens, and I've been reading it at the suggestion of one of my trainers, Kirk Duncan. And oh my goodness, I saw another flaw in my thinking. Well, I've seen several. Instead of saying want, it's better to say choose. Like if I say, "I want this or this," it's better to say, "I choose it," or "I claim it," or "I enjoy it." Something like that, because the word want represents lack, and it cues our subconscious that we don't have it. So if I keep saying I want it, it keeps telling myself I still don't have it. Therefore, I'm creating on not having it. But the one I want to tell you about today is something that I've just made this subtle language difference, and it is showing up in my life in a better way. It's really, really cool. And here it is. So those of you who know me very well, you know that I love to be organized, and I have been a professional organizer, and it's one of the things I mentor on when I mentor my clients, if that's something that they want to be mentored in. Of course, we mentor on whatever they choose, but I love order, and I believe order, when you upgrade order in any area of your life, what that does is it empowers that area of your life to upgrade. So it's really cool. Order is a really big deal, and I think it's really fun. I love to organize. So one of the declarations or affirmations, I call them declarations, that I have been saying for a long time is, I create order every single day. And what just dawned on me, just barely, is, wait a second. I create it every day, which means I'm asking for situations to be unorderly so I can create it. And this light bulb just went on and I went, oh my goodness. I'm going to shift that word. I'm going to shift that word create. Creating creation is an awesome word, but not in this context for me. So what I have just barely the last couple of days have been shifting to is I choose to experience order every single day, or I enjoy order every single day, or I have order every single day, or I'm a being of clarity and order. I've just shifted my language. And oh my goodness, I'm already feeling the difference in my environment, my home environment, in my time, the way I'm spending my time, the way things are going more smoothly with my routines. And these are things that I have really been working on for a long time. And I have felt sort of stuck in certain areas. And now I'm like, I bet that's why. I bet that's why, because I've been using language to create something that I didn't want. And I didn't even realize it when I said I'll create order every single day. I invited disorder in order so that I could create order out of it. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Give me a thumbs up or something if that makes sense. Oh, you guys are awesome. So I just want to share with you guys, if you haven't already tapped into the power of your words, start to watch yourself. Start to notice, are you saying things like, I can't? Are you saying things like, oh my goodness, there's so many. There's so many that I watch for when I mentor clients that just, let's change that one. Let's change that one. And it's so fun now to watch for my own cues in a higher level because of this book that I'm reading. I'll show you again if you just jumped on. It's called Conscious Language. Robert Tennyson Stevens. He's a Christian gentleman so this book is written from a Christian perspective, and he uses a lot of Bible scriptures and such to kind of help describe how big of a deal our words are in our lives and how much they affect us and how much they shift the results, whether they be negative or positive, whether they be higher or lower. So, that's my invitation for you today. Start to pay attention to your words. Start to pay attention. If you use the word I want, just practice and experiment with saying something like, I'm experiencing this. I choose this. I have this. I enjoy this. Just experiment a little bit with a higher way of saying things and watch your results upgrade, because I'm watching mine and it is so fun. Have a fantastic day.